Hey guys, it's me Ram here and welcome to the mandatory yearly mains and goals video for 2023. Unfortunately, as you guys can probably see right here, my desk is in a massive mess, so I cannot really film a proper intro, but yeah, whatever, let's just get right into the video I guess. Alright, so let's just get started with 2x2. Honestly, I don't really have a main for 2x2 at this point. I just use any cube I feel like. Here I have the GAN 251M Leap, my custom UV coated GAN 251M Pro, the MGC Elite and the Vapo WRS. It's also worth mentioning that for most of the year I actually used this Cosmic MGC Elite 2x2 as my main officially, and it actually served me really well, getting me some great averages. But unfortunately this cube after like 11 months is now officially dead, and that's why I don't really have a main anymore. Honestly speaking, I don't really have much motivation to do 2x2 anymore. The event just got a little bit boring I guess, and I haven't really practiced it seriously for the last 3 months. I guess that shows in my last few official results, and honestly I don't even know if I'm sub 2 anymore. I probably average like 2 flat or maybe like 1.9. That's my global. Okay, looking back at this is so funny because this was filmed before my success at Mumbai Winter Open 2022 with 2x2. Let's just say I was not quite expecting to get that 1.45 PR average. Anyways, yeah, whatever goals I had mentioned for 2x2 in the video are kind of outdated now, so I guess my goals for 2x2 will be to get a new Cosmic MGC Elite 2x2 and hopefully use it as my main, and hopefully continue to push that 145 average to potentially 1.3. If that doesn't happen though, totally fine with that because 1.45 is already really good for me, as you guys can see by my past official results. Anyways, now let's move on to the next event. Alright, so moving on to 3x3, I currently main the X-Man Tornado V3M flagship version. This cube is actually incredible and I get great times on it. In contrast to 2x2, I've actually been doing a fair amount of 3x3 lately. I think I can comfortably say I average around mid 10 seconds. My goals for 2023 are to smash past the sub 10 barrier officially and hopefully call myself unofficially properly sub 10 on 3x3. Alright, so moving on to 4x4, I actually have an interesting main here. This is the YJ Jishu Mini M4x4. Honestly speaking, this cube is actually insanely underrated, especially for its price. I'd highly recommend it to anyone looking for a new main 4x4. My current global average on this event is around 47 to 48 seconds. I haven't really improved. However, I aim to get sub 45 by 2023. Alright, so here's 5x5, and my current main 5x5 is also an interesting one I haven't really shown on this channel. It's this Supernova Ouchwong WRM 5x5. This cube is actually pretty good. Its one downside is that it's a bit unstable, however its speed makes up for it. It's really fast and nice. I currently average like, 155 to 2 minutes on 5x5, and my goal is to get sub 145 by 2023. Alright, so moving on to 6x6 and 7x7, my current mains for these are the Supernova MGC 6x6 and the Aufu WRM 7x7. I decided to do both of these events together because I'm absolute trash at them, and I am ordering an Aushi WRM 6x6 soon, and hopefully when it comes I'll be able to make a video on both of these together. I honestly don't think I've done any solves really on 6 and 7, so my goals for 2023 are just to get into these events. Alright, so moving on to Pyramix, my current main is the Yushin Little Magic Pyramix M. I know I said I preferred the Bell V2 in an earlier video, but I guess I changed my mind. I now prefer the Little Magic. For Pyramix, I currently average like sub 6 seconds, maybe like low 6 on a bad day. However, my goal for 2023 is to get consistently sub 5 at this event. For Scube, my current main is the GAN Cube Enhanced. Exact same story as Pyramix here. I currently average sub 6, maybe low 6 on a bad day on Scube. And my goal for 2023 is to consistently average sub 5 and maybe learn Sarah's Advanced. Okay, so moving on to Megamix, my current main Megamix is the Supernova YJ Yuhu V2M Megamix. I actually really enjoyed this puzzle, however it feels a little bit too big for my hand sometimes, so I am planning to order another Dion V2 and set it up again. For Megamix, I currently global like 140 to 145, and my goal for 2023 will be to average sub 130. Maybe a bit of an ambitious goal, but I feel like I can do it if I practice. Okay, so moving on to Squan, my current main is actually the PVC coated YJ MGC Square 1, which my friend Cubic sent me. Unfortunately, I don't really have it with me right now. My friend Arnav Adani has it, so at the moment I'm just using this broken core MGC Square 1. This Squan honestly doesn't really turn properly because of its broken core, and I can't really do solves on it. So until Arnav doesn't finish his comps and doesn't return the Squan to me, I can't really practice it at all. I currently average low 30 on Squan. I use the 8-star cube shape, and my goal for 2023 will be to learn Scallop Kite and maybe average sub 25 or sub 20. The last side event we have is Clock, and my current main is obviously the Chi Clock, aka the best clock ever. I currently average 10 to 11 seconds on Clock using the flip method. However, I expect that to get a lot faster because I'm currently in the process of learning and getting used to 7 simul. So my goals for 2023 for this event will be to maybe get used to 7 simul perfectly and average 7 to 8 seconds on Clock. Alright, so now let's move on to N by N spin-off events, and let's start out with 3x3 one-handed. I currently just made the Tornado V3M for 3x3 OH because I feel like it's perfectly fine and I don't see any major issues with it. For OH, I've become a fair bit faster actually. I currently average like 21 to 22 seconds, and my goal for 2023 will be to hopefully improve my finger tricks and get sub 20. Moving on to 3x3 FMC, the exact same story has been going on for the last 3 years now. My goal has always been to learn like more advanced techniques for FMC and average like sub 40, sub 35 consistently. However, all these years I've failed to achieve it. I currently average like, I don't know, low 40 moves with just CFOP and NIS, and obviously I don't have a main for FMC, like I can just use any 3x3s. However, my goals for 2023 will be exactly what I described earlier. Learn some more like advanced techniques like block building and hopefully average like sub 40 or sub 35. And finally we have 3 blind, and it's the exact same story as the last 3 years. I still don't know how to solve a cube blindfolded because every time in my mains and goals video I say that I want to learn, however I never really end up following through with it. So yeah, as always I guess my goal for 2023 will be to learn how to solve the cube blindfolded. So that's pretty much it for all of the events side of things. Now let's move on to social media. I aim to have at least 10,000 subscribers on YouTube in 2023. I know that's a bit of an ambitious goal, but hopefully we can get there. As for Instagram, hopefully I can get to 2,000 followers. However, by far my number one biggest cubing goal is to just have fun with cubing. I'm at the age where I can get burnt out easily, and I'm a pretty old cuber for today's standards. However, my goal is to just not get burnt out and enjoy cubing while I can. I also aim to hopefully make an impact on the cubing community, and hopefully in some way with these videos I make, I am able to do that. So that's pretty much all I have to say for my mains and speedcubing goals for 2023. A huge thank you to Speedcube Shop for sponsoring me for like these last 2 years now. I really appreciate it, and make sure to use the discount code RAM at SCS. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in 2023. Goodbye.